Good evening, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. I have to make a public admission that the forecast has gone somewhat off the rails. Clouds arrived way ahead of schedule, and though rain may not reach the Sunshine Coast until later tomorrow, it could lead to a potential washout from Thursday through to Sunday as an east coast low forms offshore. Today's top at the airport was 21 degrees after a low this morning of 11. Slight contrast to yesterday, where top and bottom temps were further apart due to clear skies. Now, the satellite picture is looking very different from this time yesterday. The state's almost covered in cloud, and it's not something I'm going to be able to easily explain because it's happening in the higher levels of the atmosphere that you don't see on a chart. It's what we call upslide, when this big mass of air in the middle atmosphere is forced slowly to rise as it moves south and it cools gently over a large area, and the condensation forms over a huge area and produces this blanket of cloud. It's already reached the tropics. Townsville's coming down pretty hard and it never rains there. And by this time tomorrow, it'll be already raining here. Let's have a look at the chart anyway, just to see what we can ascertain from it. Very slow moving high, crossing the bight. We've still got winds mostly from the south, but you can see from the isobar spacing they are getting a little bit fresher, and it was a bit breezy out there today. Now, on tomorrow's chart, the wind becomes slightly more onshore, so we've got the moisture now, but the uplift isn't there. But you have to look to the upper level charts to see this huge upper level trough just to our west, which will provide the lifting force to start the rain. And on the outlook chart, this is when the rain starts in earnest. Eventually a low will form offshore right into next week, and that's going to really make the rain come down hard, or at least moderate falls at this stage, and then it'll get windy as well. So now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters. Tomorrow's winds will be southeasterly, about 15 to 20 knots on a 2 metre swell. Much lighter on Thursday, but then picking up to 25 knots at times on Friday. Surf's up to a metre once again. Lots of water movement with the quickly changing tides, but essentially stable along protected north-facing beaches like Alex and Noosa. Another pretty big tide's due tomorrow about mid-morning. Hardly surprising with the new moon now upon us. There's a corresponding very low tide later in the afternoon. Now, the South East Coast District, a cloudy day with only coastal showers at first. Maroochydore 11 to 18 degrees, Nambour 17 and Gympie 18. But then looking ahead for Maroochydore, rain could potentially last from Thursday through to Sunday with at least some moderate falls on the cards. Next week, expect a cold, windy change, not necessarily sunny. And that's all the weather for this Tuesday evening. Please do join me again tomorrow for the next chapter in the ever-unfolding weather story, and I'll keep you posted on the rain situation. Now it's back to you, Rob.
On your leave, thank you, mate. Plenty going on at the moment there with the weather, eh? We'll see you tomorrow night. If you'd like to watch our news again, you can catch it any time on 7+. From the team, take care. Good night.